Good morning and happy Saturday. I actually had a very eventful evening last night. When I sort of planned it, but I kind of missed the timing. But since it was a live thing, I could just watch it later anyway. But anyway, hey myself. So here's the thing, and I'm gonna explain. This is pretty much gonna be the video, by the way. Like last night, a friend of mine actually did a gender reveal because she's going to be having twins later in 2024. My low is I missed the live when it first started, but it's Facebook Live, so you're going to be you can just watch it later as long as you remember where it is. So my high is I did get to see it later, and I got to see it with a crowd of people who are all mutual friends of said person, which I didn't plan on doing, by the way, but it was awesome. And let's see, what was my act of kindness? Oh, I did some stuff with my grandma yesterday. That was my act of kindness. So the backstory. Yes, a friend of mine, just recently announced that she was pregnant with twins, and she's a nanny, and she and her husband have been trying to have kids for years, and now they finally did. It was awesome. Everybody was really happy for her. It's really cool. Oh, by the way, I cut myself earlier, so don't mind it's fine. Don't mind the bandage. I said band-aid. I tried to say band-aid and bandage at the same time, so bandage. Okay. I'm getting really excited. So, before the gender reveal, though, because she announced she was going to have it live, because she's all out in Colorado, and the vast majority of her family and friends are, here in upstate New York. So, she wants to do it live, but two of her sisters and a mutual friend of ours actually flew out to surprise her for the gender reveal. Just complete and total surprise. And that video was posted. Everyone was so happy. People are crying, legit happy tears. Awesome. It makes me feel good just thinking about it. So now we get to last night, and because they're out in Colorado, it's Mountain Standard Time. So what's around 5, because they're going to announce it at 5:30 Mountain Standard Time, or actually 6:30 Mountain. Yeah, 6:30 Mountain Standard Time, which would have been 8:30 here in upstate New York. And here's the thing: I'm kind of kicking myself for this, but at the same time, I'm not, because at the end of the day, I did want to do this, which is last night I had dinner at Nick's, and I lost track of time. You're probably wondering how I figured out the live already happened. Well, after I went to Nick's, I got the fish fry at Nick's, by the way. Anyway, I went to the Illegal Tap House. Why am I having trouble pronouncing words today? I went to the Illegal Tap House, and I thought I was going to see my boy, but he was off. But that's okay, because there's someone else who's working there I know. He's really cool. And a couple mutual friends between myself and the person having the gender reveal were all at the bar, at the Barrel House, which is on the second floor of Illegal. Anyway, they see me walking over, and they say hi, we chat a little bit. It's awesome, have a great time, everyone's having fun. I look at my phone on Facebook, oh crap, the gender reveal already happened. Oh no! But wait, it's Facebook. You just click on the notification, and then you can simply watch it. Now, I see this. I'm like, oh, my friend's having a gender reveal. Not even remembering, wait, everyone else there is a friend of this person too. So wait, is it hers? Yeah, it is. So I rush over to the other side of the bar where everyone else is. I accidentally dropped my wallet on the way there, so I'm like, oh crap, I picked my wallet. Put my wallet back in the pocket, hold the phone up, and it took embarrassingly longer than it should have for me to realize Because here's the thing, like, one of the people I was watching with had a Moscow Mule, which is a big, like, tin cup that's in. And I'm like, wait, why don't I just put my phone resting on top of the glass? That way, we can just simply, sit back and watch. So I'm like, okay. So basically, we're watching a gender reveal on my phone that's leaning up against a cocktail cup. Oh, mug, I guess. So, to lay the groundwork, I'm laying the groundwork for what's going on here. So, we're watching, we're really excited. Obviously, it's a gender reveal. So, you gotta predict, on the off chance no one knows how a gender reveal works, it's like only a few certain people know what the genders of the baby, the gender, or in this case genders, because it was twins, of the babies are. In this case, the only two people who knew what the genders were this person, the mother's best friend, and the baker. I say baker because what they did was they had like 2 cupcake displays, but they had 2 very special cupcakes that you bite into it, you open the inside, and boom, there's your gender reveal. And you know what gender it is. Now, it was funny because a friend of mine, the person whose cocktail glass my phone was resting on, she's talking about her experience when she had a gender reveal. And she had like the greatest anxiety attack ever. So needless to say, like our friend who had the gender reveal party last night, she was handling herself much better. Anyway, so basically, again, like the parents do not know what the gender is. It's just the best friend and the baker who made the cupcakes. Now, we're watching, we're all getting excited, and I mean, obviously it's a gender reveal. You gotta guess what the genders are. And it's funny. If there was ever a time I really do wish my mom was around, it was right then and there. I mean, my mom is obviously a woman, so obviously, even on the tiniest level, this stuff does appeal to her. She's a pediatric nurse practitioner, so the fact that it's children, that also appeals to her. And on top of that, anytime she's ever guessed the gender of a baby, she's never been wrong. Ever. Ever. Like, I think her record is a whole lot of right and 0. Like that's her record for getting gender. Like, in guessing the baby's gender was a sport, she'd be an Olympic champion. Okay? Like, that's how good she is. I'm like, man, I wish my mom was here. So, my mom's never going to watch this, but on the off chance she does, love you, Mom. Anyway, so, watching this, like, obviously it's a sort of a good 3-4 minute live feed going on. Like the suspense is killing me. I'm excited. Everybody's guessing the gender. Like, now, here's the thing. The last time I personally was at a gender reveal party, well, actually, it was my nephew's, my third nephew. Because remember, I have a set of twin nephews myself. I guessed their gender correctly, both boys, and I guessed my last nephew's gender, and obviously I guessed correctly again. It was a boy. So, not for nothing, but for me it kind of feels as if, like, you know when you flip a coin, heads or tails, and you immediately want to pick heads? That's starting to be my thing now. Like, for every gender reveal I, see, I immediately want to gravitate towards, picking a boy. Because whether you realize it or not, again, it's like flipping a coin. Like, yeah, you only get 1 of 2 possible outcomes, but it's like that sort of stint where you get like heads, like multiple times in a row. Like, that's sort of like me in gender reveals. Like, I pick, boys, and it's essentially all boys. I've been correct so far. I don't know how or why. So, my friend, one of my friends I'm watching this with, the one who had the Moscow Mule, she guessed boys. And my mom actually once told me that there's a tell for if it's going to be a boy or a girl. And look, these are her words, not mine. I am not an expert on this, clearly. So hear me out. Apparently it's like the stomach. Like, if it's emphasized in like the stomach area where the quote unquote baby bump is, that's supposed to be a boy. So, admittedly, I was actually trying to look for that. But here's the thing. The mother was wearing like a really big, long, puffy sweater that would, like, if I was saying straight up, it would go like all the way down to like, kind of like almost near my knees, kind of like one of them big sort of warm sweaters or whatever. And it was baggy, so you really couldn't tell what she looked like underneath the sweater. Which, knowing this person, I'm thinking it's by chance. No, I mean by design. I think it's by design. I'm thinking it's by design. I'm not thinking it's by chance. I'm thinking this is by design. Because she's a nanny. She would know, like, all the ins and outs of how any of this stuff works. So, I'm willing to bet that she knew that if someone looked at her stomach, she probably would have thought, okay, everyone's gonna guess boys, so I'm gonna throw everybody off. And here's the thing: the sweater she was wearing was pink, which signifies that either she guessed pink and she kind of wear like the spirit of it. She guessed girl, and obviously wore pink for girl, and she was like getting the spirit of that, or she was throwing everybody off. Whatever it is, like, it was that, like, it didn't fool me necessarily, but the fact I thought of it, because I thought of it just because I thought of it, but that's ingenious design, by the way. That is ingenious design. Speaking of designs, though, like the party itself, everything was like, there's a boy or girl, 2 towering things of cupcakes, and 2 special cupcakes. It all looked great. Not to mention, shout out to my friend who was holding the camera for the live feed. Like, she, like, stole the show. Which is ironic because she was behind the camera. But she was stealing the show the entire time. It was awesome. So, at this point, everyone's like, "Oh my God, just get out of it." Was it a boy? Was it 2 boys, 2 girls, or a boy and a girl? Because those are the only 3 possible outcomes. So, I'm getting that. Don't worry. So now we get to the moment of truth. Like, the mom and dad are about to bite into the cupcakes to see what their babies are going to be. At first, because, they're pretty big design. They're pretty, thoroughly designed cupcakes, pretty big in size. So, like, how do we eat this? And so, they decided to do it like newly wedded couple style, and do like that thing where, like, you shove a piece of cake in, where, like, the groom shoves the cake into the bride's mouth, and the bride shoves a piece of cake in the groom's mouth, sort of like did the crossways thing. And so, like, they bite it that way. And one of them, I saw right away, it was a boy. One of them. Here's the thing that's interesting. Because the mother was the one that looked like, not the boy. Like, so, for sure, at this moment in time, for this split second, one of them is going to be a boy. Okay? Now, and keep in mind, I did guess both boys, so stay with me. The father, on the other hand, because the father's a pretty tall guy in comparison to, the mom. Usually that's more often than not, that's how it works. And so as the father is like lifting like up the cupcake and trying to reveal it, for a split second you actually see pink in where the middle is. So I'm thinking, wait, is that a girl? Seriously, like, if you saw this live, like, right there, like, that's pink right there. Oh, that's where it was. But no, it was boys. So they are having 2 boys. And that is awesome. So, yeah, this is like the funnest night ever. Got to see the gender reveal. Got to hang out with friends. Yeah, that was awesome. Again, to the parents, congratulations. You know, you're getting 2 boys. You know that's awesome. You know, I'm sure that entire household is filled to the brim with joy and happiness, as it should be. Actually, here's the thing, it's 8:15 in the morning right now. It's 6:15 out where, like, she is. So chances are she's either, like, dead asleep or maybe she's wide awake. She hasn't checked her social media yet. I don't know. But regardless, again, to the people, the people who flew out to see her, to surprise her, you know, shout out to you guys. Like, that is a cool thing to do for your friend. That is awesome. And, you know, shout out to my friends who saw the illegal tap house last night. It was a lot of fun seeing you. It was awesome. We gotta do it again sometime. And I was feeling good, man. It's awesome. I need to do something fun, though. It's funny. Actually, I'll get to that. But, yeah, never mind. Yeah, I'll just stop the video here before I ramble on. I hope you all this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very homie. This video for all of you guys watching Joe video. Hopefully, a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. And remember, if any of you guys want, did I do Happy Saturday? No, I did Happy Saturday. Oh, yeah, Happy Saturday. And remember, if you guys want to talk to me, okay, I shouldn't ramble on. I'll always, if you ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to hear the London air. I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby. You know, it's funny. Yesterday I thought about watching Scott Pilgrim Takes Off in preparation for today. But I didn't because, you know, didn't quite feel like it. And then it just hit me. Today's Saturday. Saturday morning cartoons! Whoa! Okay, see you later.